Yeah, I mean, it's a massive honour to win the Muslim and non-Muslim Understanding of the Year. I'd like to thank Bob Hawke for initiating this award. It means a lot to me, and I guess it means a lot to to everyone who does extremely well with in terms of breaking those down those barriers within the, the Australian nation. I guess it's very important to continue to to strive to break down those barriers, because I feel like we've got a lot of work to be done, especially within our country.
Yeah, how much work is needed to be done, and what can you do about it?
Yeah, there's still a fair bit of work, but if every individual can do their little bit, it definitely make a massive difference.
What's your connection to the former Prime Minister?
No connection whatsoever.
Really?
But hopefully after tonight I can have some sort of connection, which would be, I guess, a massive honour.
So he's obviously just from afar recognised your work and your contribution and nominated you for this award. That's pretty special.
It definitely is massive and very special to me. But in saying that, you can't underestimate all the work other individuals have done within Australia to break down those barriers, and that's I'm one of the recipients, but I'm sure there's a lot of individuals out there that are working extremely hard to making our country a better country.
With this and the cup that's also named after you, must feel that you are starting to make a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, it's good. It definitely does give me a lot of confidence. Sometimes you can go throughout a period of time where it's unrewarded, but awards like this are definitely encouraging, and it gives me a lot of confidence to move forward and I guess to try to make a difference within our country.
Are you the first sportsman to win the award, Bachar?
Honestly, I don't know, but I'll find out more about it tonight. But as far as I know, I'm basically the winner of the award, and I'm really looking forward to tonight. It should be a special night.
Something else you've spoken about on this front is that people, are welcome to ask you questions. What questions do you think are unanswered, or there's too many to begin with, in terms of your religion and how it's perhaps different to others in the community?
I think just with everything, you got to go down and work with the basics. So for me, in order to convey the basics is the most important. And then when you form a relationship with the individual or with anyone, I mean, in saying that, the questions are open for anyone. But when you form that relationship with someone, then they can take that next step. But like I said, I'm open for any questions, because no question is a stupid question. If you need to find out something, I'm one of the individuals that can definitely help out in that area.
Gosh, I think last year you put prayer rooms at AFL venues on the agenda. How far have you gone with that, and what needs to be done there?
Mate, I'm been getting many more requests to make the room even bigger. I mean, it's definitely encouraging, and it gives me, as I said before, more confidence to push the idea and push other ideas to the media, to the AFL. It's that typical example of the prayer room is being used highly and regularly on the weekend at every game. So it's definitely the positiveness has come out of it.
So at the moment, is it just the MCG or?
No, it's MCG, Etihad, and Homebush. So ANZ Stadium. They're the three that have got permanent prayer rooms. But so basically, with the other venues, you've just got to ask the security guard, and I'm sure there's a room available at all AFL venues. And like I mentioned before, this prayer room is a prayer room for everyone, not only Muslims.
How was Cairns?
Yeah, it was tough. The conditions were quite warm, and the humidity was very challenging. But it was a great balance of the physical aspect and as well as the mental. The first 4 days we trained extremely hard in those conditions through skills and weights, and the next part of it, the next 4 days, were the amazing race part. So that was very challenging. At the same time, there was a lot of fun.
What did that actually entail? Because I understand you were part of the winning team.
Yes, I was part of the winning team, which is good. In terms of the physical bit, I was up there, but with all the trivia questions, I was no good. But it's good to have a balance. It just shows you that teamwork is very important. So it was very, as I said, there was a lot of enjoyment side to it. But the one thing that I don't want to remember is the hiking bit, which was very challenging.
What can we expect from the Tigers this year, mate? A few new faces out here.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a lot of a lot of signs of talent out there, especially with the first years, and also with the draftees from the other club, or the recruits from the other clubs. They're showing a lot of progress, and definitely they're going to help us with the leadership side. So it's still early to have any formal goals, but our goal is just to get through this pre-season uninjured and ready to go for NAB Cup.
Speaking of leadership, did your new captain sort of make his mark in Cairns, or?
He's always made his mark, and he's made his mark way before Cairns. So it's just Trent's a great example, and we're honestly really looking forward to his individual leadership on field and off field.
Is there a real air of excitement around the place, given you have got a new captain, a few new coaches, and everyone's got another year under their belt, and the new recruits? Is there a real sort of excitement feeling about maybe pushing to the final section?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's everyone's goal to play finals, but like I said, there's a massive process that we've got to go through, and the first part is pre-season. Pre-season's a long time; it's 4 or 5 months, which it's quite hard to get through. And it's if you get through uninjured, it's definitely a success. So let's get through pre-season first, and reassess our goals moving forward.
Mark Williams has been here for a little bit now. Has he made a real impression on the group?
He's the question man. He's full of questions, and it's great because it shows that he's really into getting to know everyone around the club. And a typical example was in the bus on the way back from the airport to the airport from Port Douglas to Cairns. He took everyone's time for 5 minutes. Each individual for 5 minutes and asked them questions. So it just shows you that he's really into the development of our group, and he's obviously taken a few players, especially the younger players, under their wing, like Dustin Martin, Reece Conker. These sort of players that he's definitely going to show some sort of leadership to them, and I guess a mentor to them as well.
Do you think having a figure like Mark Williams would particularly helpful for Dustin, considering that he has certainly made some headlines over the past 12 months?
Yeah, I mean he's obviously there for a reason, for our development, in terms of the young kids. He's made it. His progress is very positive, and just the way Dustin's going about his training these days is extraordinary. He's right up there with the fitness, with skills. He's becoming more vocal on the track as well. So with this short period of time, Dustin's come a long way, and I've no doubt that's going to turn into good footy once the season begins.